The safe way to access Aurora. Here is some evil in good. Here is some good and evil. Here is neutral. Of course, we have the good. And then, there is this piece of shit. How different players react after hearing a Leviathan. Leviathan. Roars. New players. This is so scary, oh my god. Regular players. Just shut up already. Veteran players. Man 0.000001 seconds after having a sea truck. This is brilliant. But I like this. If Subnautica was a multiplayer game. Stranger in a Cyclops. Hey, kid, get in my van. And I'll give you some nickel ore. The Subnautica experience. I will use the Cyclops horn. Reaper Leviathan. Never again. This is how you play Subnautica. Returning to surface with 50 seconds left. Returning to surface with 10 seconds left. Returning to surface with 1 second left. Returning to surface 10 seconds after the screen starts fading. Me explaining the Twitch streamer that the roaring near the Aurora is nothing to worry about. Subnautica is not that good. Reaper Leviathans aren't even scary. Copper and silver are easy to find. You better watch your mouth. When you need building materials, I have decided I want to stop spawning. Exploring a new biome. Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you sure that whatever you're doing is worth it? I'm trying to get my brother to play Subnautica. He will find out. The surviving part is like 10% of the game. If you do play it and you need help, ask me. Don't go to the internet. Oh, and wear a headset. I ain't scared of no fish. Screenshotting for later. Your SQ ship will be here in a matter of hours. Aurora Survivor. 999,999 hours. Me. Subnautica is not that scary. Those 3 assholes. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it? Exit. Me with perimeter defense system. I'm not in danger, Skylar. I'm the danger. Players struggling finding resources. What could you give me? Everything. When you realize your character has been holding in a poo for the whole entire game. Subnautica abandoned ship in 10 hours. This is why only one person survived the Aurora crash. Man, I hate living in Indiana, dog. Me, no fear of the ocean. Subnautica, I'm giving it to you. How to get over to my irrational fear of Reaper Leviathans. They the big guys? These demons. Looks like a mutated sperm. He's stuck. When you're driving your Seamoth? I don't think so. When I find something I haven't scanned yet, this will make a fine addition to my collection. Girls talk in a higher pitch to the boys they like. Girls talking to me. The picture frame is the best thing added to the game. Riley after entering his base or vehicle. Me playing Subnautica. Dat one leak in my base. You get scared of Leviathans. I get scared of crashfish. We are not the same. Holy duck. Holy ducking duck. That body of yours is absurd. A smile a day keeps this thing away. Oh my god. Guys, look at the wire. Shut the duck up. Please shut the duck up. What are you doing in this situation? Me vibing to the music. My entire ship getting destroyed. The school. Me blasting abandoned ship during the fire evacuation. Girls often talk in a higher pitch to guys they like. Girls talking to me. That feeling seeing the firewall animation of the Cuddlefish. Ah. Why are you running? Why are you running? Someone. Look. Crabsquids can crawl on the seafloor. Me. An arachnophobe. Man. Come pick me up. I'm scared. Camera drone. Exists. Stalkers. And I took that. A moment of your time to talk about fish Jesus. I found a limestone outcrop in real life. When the stalker you've been stalking finally bites the metal plating and you see a tooth fall out. Tony. Inaudible squid noises. I just beat below zero. Now what? Florida right now. Man. I hate living in Miami dog. Player. Today. I'm gonna search for Cyclops parts and find new resources and biomes and I'm gonna stop you right there. Peepers when a reaper flies over. Me playing Subnautica on hardcore as vegan. Hey, could I take a bite of your sandwich? PDA assistant says don't get cocky. Reaper. Okay, in a fight little robot man. Damn. Prawn suit got hands. When I'm watching someone play Subnautica and they put pangling or cuddlefish in the bioreactor is for you. POV. You're the peeper near my lifeboat. First encounter with Sea Emperor. Last encounter with Sea Emperor. PDA. Detecting multiple Leviathan class creatures in the region. Are you certain whatever you are doing is worth it? Me with a Stasis rifle and scanner in my inventory. My goals are beyond your understanding. Legacy habitat at 500 meters. Yeah, that makes sense. Life pod 2 at 500 meters. Yeah, I can see that. Both are at the same depth. Me for some reason. What the duck? It's easier to scan the Reaper when it's still alive than this mother ducker. It misses in the most critical moments. So you like Subnautica? Name every time capsule. Peeper balloon animal. I think something might be wrong with my fabricator. The original is perfect. Get that thing out of my face. Abandon. Ship Primal. Xenolith. Remix. Chomp. Abandon. Ship Primal. Xenolith. Remix. Chicken Thoughts. And the last time capsule I found on my playthrough. I made it. As much as I enjoyed this planet, it's time to go now. I leave you with only one suggestion. Explore every nook and cranny of this wonderful place. You won't regret it. I leave you some modifications for your Seamoth that will max out its exploration capabilities. Enjoy, and happy hunting. 7,668 meters. Are you sure? Unsaved progress will be lost. Time since last save. 1 hours. 23 minutes. Yes. No. Stalkers and Reaper Leviathan. Directly attack prey. Sea Dragon. Breathes fire at enemies. Crashfish. You lost a few items. Shipwrecks. Crashfish. Me trying to obtain the Cuddlefish egg in the dunes. I got thumbnails on YouTube. I know it says rotate, but I didn't steal. Bro. I'm Aurora. Don't make me bring the Reaper Leviathans. Me. Turns around. The Leviathan that's been silently following me for 5 solid minutes. And I look that personally. I had a peeper sunny side up. The one thing I will never eat. Bismuth or precursor building. Oh, you're approaching me? Instead of running away, you're coming right to me. I can't scan you without getting closer. This guy was responsible for at least 7 of my deaths. Revenge tastes so sweet. Complaining about others who use cuddlefish eggs in their bioreactor. Using cuddlefish eggs in your bioreactor regardless of what others say. Farming cuddlefish eggs for renewable bioreactor energy. Using Nitrox to use cuddlefish eggs in your friend's bioreactor. Birth of a supervillain. Found a random fire in the middle of the ocean. Probably a glitch. Subnautica players, when they see something they haven't scanned yet, come to daddy. Subnautica in a nutshell. The sea beast. Rickling machine. Best fishes are chilling together. Man, you gotta hate living in Australia. Imagine this in the crater edge void. My physics teacher put Subnautica on the smartboard. A bittersweet ending where our only ally tells us goodbye as they pass on while we leave the planet we've made into our new home. The credits. Replaying Below Zero because of the new update. I have to explore the Mare Ducking Kuritu again. What's the coldest area in Subnautica? I fear no man, but that thing. It scares me. When you've been bullied by stalkers the whole game, but you finally unlock the prawn suit, this is where the fun begins. Helps prove the earth once was fully covered in water. Me going back to those times. Where's the Reaper Leviathans? Nah, but we got some ghost Leviathan. Nah, where's the crashfish? Cyclops. Get stuck. Reload last save. Me. After my first encounter with the Reaper. 2020. Colorized. In Soviet Nautica, you don't eat fish. Fish eats you. When you wonder where all the quartz is, and then you see that you have been looking at the wrong place. Me while playing Subnautica. Real footage of Riley landing his propulsion cannon. Bro, what the heck going on at the local swimming pool? The best place to use crashfish. Throw it some metal scraps. Oh yes, it's all coming together. The good old days. Remember when we used to be scared of these guys? Subnautica be like. Subnautica. POV. You just entered the void. Picture taken before disaster. The not so safe shallows. POV. Me staring at the timer in the loading screen. No spoilers. Who would that be? If possible, I would love to meet whoever designed the Reaper Leviathan just to shake his hand and say thank you very much. Don't be afraid. This planet, this world is the most magnificent of all that I have ever seen. So dear Gene. So bright. At first, I take it as a terrible enemy. Bit after, I understand it and became part of it. This world can give you everything you need. The question is, can you survive? Do you want to lead others and come back to corruption world of Aurora or others similar to it? Or maybe you will leave the protection system on. Build your own world without paying for it and will stay here to live. Never give up. The Seamoth in real life. It's called the Nemo 1 submarine and costs about $530,000. I had no idea the neighbors would be this loud. Which one is the worst? Crashfish, Reaper, Mesmer, Warper? Me seeing a stalker that has metal salvage is for me. Nord Stream sabotage mapped. How Putin could have carried out the attack. Lithium reacts intensely with water, forming lithium hydroxide and highly flammable hydrogen. The colorless solution is highly alkalic. The exothermal reactions lasts longer than the reaction of sodium and water, which is directly below lithium in the periodic chart. The multiple Leviathan class life forms in your region when you exit your Seamoth. The secret to defending a Cyclops. Leviathans when Cyclops is powered up. Leviathans when Cyclops is powered down. Probably. Here be my gift. I hope one day someone finds it. As I leave this planet, I leave a friend to keep you company, like he has me, and some items you may need on your journey. Frick you 4546B. I died twice trying to extinguish a fire and now my guy just wants to shoot it into his veins. You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. Subnautica players, what would you do if this was added? It has 1 missiles to torpedoes, 3 is larger than a Cyclops, 4 is enough to have billions of titanium inside, and 5 will get stuck everywhere in the map due to a peeper. That one Reaper, when it sees Riley Robinson. In a parallel universe. Get back here boy. This definitely gave me the spooks at a kid's aquarium of all places. Me after wandering behind the Aurora without a Seamoth. Scamry. Derpy Dragon. Which side are you on? He will terrify me no more. The Moonpool freaks out and this happens. Average fan below 0 is bad. Average enjoyer below 0 isn't as good as the original, but it is still a pretty good game. Playing Subnautica with other people through Nitrox. Haha, I just sat down in a chair. No, you just desynced the server. Playing Subnautica alone. What the duck was that sound? Who's there? A Reaper's roar is a sonar, so that means that if you can hear it then it can see you. This means that whenever you hear a Reaper's roar in the distance you are being watched. Until we meet again. Me starting yet another Subnautica playthrough with ambitious base ideas in mind. Just to rebuild the exact same base for the 6th time in a row, but in a different biome. Titanium. Titanium.zip. Speedrunners in an hour. Beats the game. Meanwhile me 7 hours in. Oh no, a Stalker. The fish being happy that I picked him up and that he is now getting a new home in my base. Me with their empty bioreactor. I'm sorry, little one. Leviathans aren't that scary. The game is easy to finish. Subnautica has bad music and graphics. You better watch your mouth. Me. Entering the ecological dead zone. My father. Who convinced me to take your Seamoth and drive as far from your life pod as possible. The duality of man. Just don't put it in bioreactor, as some of the people here do. I mean, they give a bioreactor infinite fuel. When you finally get the prawn suit in Subnautica, I'm the god of destruction. Water. Water at 4 AM. When you drink Voss water. Water from the school sink. Which side are you on? Crabsquid. Crab snake. Driving your Seaglide after you lost your Seamoth like. Random Reaper trying to eat my Seamoth. Perimeter defense system. This is sad, funny, wholesome and cruel at the same time. I'm going home. Farewell to my home away from home known as 4546B. It has been one wet and well dried that I will greatly miss. Should I die on my journey back home, I leave you with my best friend named Cuddlefish. He can be a handful at times, but is always happy, and he especially loves bits of soggy nutrient bars. If he doesn't survive in the time capsule, I've included his clone in an egg. when you lose your Seamoth. People who reload their saves. People who cope with the loss. People who rage quit. The Reaper knows how to enter the field. This town isn't big enough for 2 Leviathans. Oh, you're a monster alright. Just not a Leviathan. Oh, yeah? What's the difference? Presentation. Which side are you on? How it looked. How it felt. About to go fight. I'll post the video after. I got my A-seat bra. I'm not posting that shut. The most evil thing I've ever done was tell a new player to search the back of the Aurora for parts. That's the evilest thing I can imagine. When you get your prawn suit stuck in the Lost River, the risk I took was calculated. But man, am I bad at math. Unknown Worlds. Make music for spooky fish game. Simon Chilinsky, and I took that personally. When you been playing Subnautica for too long. Found my first time capsule ever, and it couldn't be more wholesome. As much as I hate to say it, it's time to say goodbye to this planet. I really liked it here along with my new friend. I was able to fit Dave in this time capsule, so that if you ever in a situation like mine, you will at least have someone by your side. PS. He really lives to be tickled, so if you ever get the chance to do so, do it. I haven't saved in 3 hours. An error has occurred in the following application.